Have you ever heard that your personal cars reveal a lot about you? No? Now you do. It's pretty much the same case with F1 drivers. Beneath their skin is more than engine oil and motorhead. Seriously, there's more to Hamilton and Vettel, and their personal car collections tell a narrative about them. So, we're here to explore the secret lives of your favorite F1 drivers. Beyond the track, beyond the podiums. We peel back the helmets and see what these speed demons drive when they're not pushing the limits of physics. We all know these guys race multi-million-dollar machines, the pinnacle of automotive engineering. But what do they choose to drive on their grocery runs? Is it all Lambos and Bugattis? Or are there surprising eco-warriors or budget-conscious gearheads hiding under those racing suits? Become a part of our racing community. Subscribe now and click the bell for the latest on F1. Driver 1. Lewis Hamilton. He dominates the tracks in roaring petrol-powered beasts. But when it comes to his daily drive, Lewis Hamilton throws the rulebook out the window, much like he does with track records. That's right, folks. The King of Speed is also an eco-warrior, and his choice of chariot reflects that. The sleek, silent Mercedes EQS. While other F1 stars roll up in Ferraris and Lambos, Lewis glides in like a futuristic phantom, leaving only 0 emissions in his wake. The EQS is like a spaceship for the eco-conscious, with a luxurious interior that wouldn't look out of place in a sci-fi flick. It's got all the bells and whistles, from massage seats to a giant digital dashboard that makes you feel like you're piloting a rocket ship. With the EQS, Lewis says that he offset the carbon footprint of his entire career in F1, making up for his past sins to the environment. Sounds like. But don't think Lewis has given up on speed entirely. Remember, we're talking about the guy who collects podiums like some people collect stamps. He does have a bit of a secret weapon lurking in his garage, the McLaren P1. This hybrid hypercar combines electric power with a monstrous V8 engine, making it a green monster you can hear coming from a mile away. Yet despite the P1's roar, the EQS reigns supreme as Lewis's daily ride. It's a statement piece, a declaration that you can be a champion for the planet and still enjoy a luxurious high-performance drive. Driver 2. Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen might be young, but when it comes to cars, he's got the taste of a seasoned collector. Forget kiddie coupees, this Dutch dynamo's garage houses pure, unadulterated speed. The crown jewel? The Aston Martin Valkyrie, a hypercar so exclusive it practically needs its own velvet rope and bouncer. Imagine a stripped-down F1 car with street-legal lights, and you've got the Valkyrie. It's loud, it's fast, and it screams, "Look at me!" with every screech of its tires. The F1 Supremo was recently in hot water for trying to max out on the Valkyrie through the Cantagallo tunnel in France. Maybe he thought he saw Hamilton somewhere ahead. But Max isn't all about showboating. Beneath the Valkyrie's flashy exterior lies a hidden passion for something a little more Japanese. Enter the Honda NSX, a sleek sports car with a cult following so loyal they worship it like a four-wheeled samurai god. It's nimble, it's precise, and it's proof that Max appreciates the art of driving, not just the raw horsepower. The Valkyrie is Max's inner rock star, loud and in your face. The NSX is his quiet rebel, the one he takes for midnight cruises on winding roads. It's a glimpse into a passion that goes beyond the podiums and prize money. It's about feeling the road, pushing the limits, and maybe even humming along to some cheesy Eurobeat tunes with the windows down. Driver 3. Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc. The name evokes visions of scarlet Ferraris screaming around corners, a Prince Charming of the Formula One world. And rightfully so. His garage boasts a Ferrari 488 Pista Spider, a sleek Italian stallion that purrs like a lullaby for speed junkies. It's the epitome of brand loyalty, the automotive equivalent of wearing your team colors to bed. Sleek. But hold on, Tifosi. There's more to Charles than meets the eye. When he's not tearing up the track in his prancing horse, rumor has it he secretly harbors a love for a classic Mini Cooper. Gotta be kidding! Yes, you read that right. The pint-sized British icon is said to hold a special place in Charles's heart. The Monaco man, accustomed to luxury and speed, cruising down the Côte d'Azur in a car barely taller than his helmet. It's a surprising contrast, like finding Michelangelo doodling stick figures on a napkin. But it speaks volumes about Charles's character. He isn't just a Ferrari poster boy, he's a lover of cars, plain and simple. Nothing to add. The 488 Pista is Charles on race day, all adrenaline and precision. The Mini is him on a Sunday afternoon, enjoying the wind in his hair and the open road. It's a reminder that beneath the helmet and racing suit, there's just a guy who loves the thrill of driving, whether it's a fire-breathing monster or a charming little beetle. Driver 4, Daniel Ricciardo. And then there's Daniel Ricciardo, the honey badger, the Aussie larrikin, the man whose smile is brighter than a podium champagne shower. And when it comes to cars, Danny Rick proves he's a man of many surprises, with his garage mirroring his unpredictable personality. On weekdays, you might find Daniel bouncing down dusty outback roads in his trusty Toyota Hilux. This rugged truck is like an extension of his laid-back Aussie vibes, ready to tackle anything from a kangaroo stampede to a grocery run, though maybe not at the same time. It's practical, it's reliable, and it screams, "Yeah, nah, I'm just here to have a good time, mate." But don't let the Hilux fool you. Rick has a hidden need for speed lurking in his garage. Enter the McLaren 720S, a sleek orange beast that purrs like a hungry tiger. When Danny wants to unleash his inner adrenaline junkie, this is his weapon of choice. It's fast, it's furious, and it leaves a trail of rubber and shoeies in its wake. Did you think a Toyota was all that Rick had tucked away in the garage? Joke's on you. The Hilux is Daniel's chill side, the one who throws shrimp on the Barbie and cracks dad jokes. The 720S is his mischievous alter ego, the one who pulls outrageous stunts and laughs in the face of danger and traffic laws. It's a balancing act, a yin and yang of practicality and adrenaline. Driver 5, Lando Norris. Lando Norris, the young gun of F1, might be a master of virtual circuits and esports glory, but when it comes to real-world wheels, he's surprisingly down to earth. Are you with me? Lando's daily ride is a Renault Clio RS, a sporty hatchback that's more PlayStation 2 than PlayStation 5. So the guy who spends his weekends battling for podiums ditches the $1 million F, won beasts for a zippy little Renault. It's like swapping his championship trophy for a joystick, all the while grinning like a kid with a new toy. The Clio RS is proof that Lando appreciates the raw joy of driving, not just the horsepower bragging rights. But remember, this is the same guy who collects McLaren Sennas like some people collect sneakers. Yes, you read that right. Lando's garage also houses a limited edition hypercar that looks like it escaped from a Batman movie. I heard Bruce was searching for his lost Batmobile. Run Lando! Run Norris! The McLaren is a beast on wheels, a technological marvel that screams adrenaline with every roar of its engine. So how does Lando balance this duality? It's like he's living in two worlds, the accessible realm of the everyday driver and the exclusive playground of automotive royalty. The Clio RS lets him blend in with the crowd, zoom through city streets, and maybe even park without needing valet assistance. Assuming Batman is not in the crowd, of course. The Senna, meanwhile, is his weekend warrior, the weapon he unleashes on twisty tracks and open highways, feeling the G-forces press him into his seat and the wind whip through his hair. Lando Norris is a gamer at heart, yes, but he's also a gearhead with a soul. He understands that driving isn't just about bragging rights or breaking records. It's about the feel of the road, the connection with the car. and the pure, unadulterated fun of pushing the limits. He's proof that you can be a champion on the track and a regular dude on the street, all with a Renault Clio RS parked next to a McLaren Senna. Now that's a story worth playing along with. Driver 6. Fernando Alonso. Fernando Alonso, the name evokes a tapestry of memories. Roaring V10S, battling for glory, tenacious comebacks, and that legendary 2005 championship season. But Alonso, the man, is far from a relic of the past. When it comes to cars, he's a man of both tradition and the future, navigating the asphalt jungle with a sleek Lexus LC 500h parked not far from his prized 2005 Renault R25. The champion, who once tamed fire-breathing Ferraris, now glides silently in a luxurious hybrid coupe. The LC 500h is a paradox of power and efficiency, a technological marvel that hums like a whisper but sprints like a cheetah. It reflects Alonso's respect for the environment, a champion not just on the track, but for sustainability too. But don't think he's forgotten his roots. Tucked away in his garage, a reminder of past glories, sits his championship-winning Renault R25. The car that carried him to victory in 2005, its worn leather steering wheel and dented chassis whispering tales of battles fought and won. Seeing Alonso with his R25 is like watching a history professor hold a treasured first edition, respect etched on his face. He walks a tightrope between eras, Alonso does. He cherishes the roar of the past while embracing the whisper of the future. Driver 7. Valtteri Bottas. Valtteri Bottas, the Iceman they call him. Cool, calm, and collected on the track, right? Well, when it comes to cars, Valtteri is anything but a polar bear sunbathing on an iceberg. Let's peek into his garage, a place where practicality dances with adrenaline, and you might just find your perception of the Finn melting faster than a summer glacier. First up, the Beast, a Mercedes-AMG GT Black Series. A car designed by an angry hornet, all sharp angles and guttural roars. This monster eats corners for breakfast and spits out lap times faster than you can say, Kimi Raikkonen. It's the side of Valtteri that loves to unleash the inner fire, to feel the G-forces pinning him to his seat and the wind whistling through his ears. Tucked away in his Finnish haven, you'll find a trusty Land Rover Defender. This rugged workhorse is the antithesis of the AMG, built for mudslinging, not drag racing. It's Valtteri's escape from the asphalt jungle, a reminder of his roots, of the quiet power that comes from conquering a muddy field, not just a checkered flag. So, which Valtteri is the real one? The fire-breathing demon tearing up tracks in his AMG, or the down-to-earth farmer wielding his Defender? The truth is, it's both. Valtteri is a man of contrasts, a driver who craves the adrenaline rush of speed but finds solace in the quiet hum of an engine traversing untouched wilderness. Folks, that's it now. Which car is your favorite? Let us know down in the comments. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Like, comment, and join our community to share your passion for the fast-paced world of Formula One.